A forklift skidded out of control and then started a fire.
There's so much wrong with that report, and it's not just the fact that they're calling it a forklift. You found stashed. I'm Pat, firefighter, mechanical engineer, and battery guy. The media never fails to amaze me, so let's break this down. This incident happened at a Sunbelt Rentals in the Los Angeles area, and it was indeed a skid steer, not a forklift. And no, it didn't skid out of control and cause this fire. This piece of equipment, it appears it was just parked there waiting to be rented. So why did it catch on fire? While a lot of people are focused on lithium ion batteries and electric vehicles, here's the thing. We're seeing way more and more types of this equipment going electric. Skid steers, scissor lifts, excavators, and yes, even forklifts. And you name it, if it used to run on diesel or propane or some other type of fuel, someone's working on a lithium ion powered version of it right now. And I get it, some of this equipment has been electric for decades. But the big shift now is moving away from lead acid batteries to that lithium ion battery chemistry. The change brings a whole new set of hazards, especially when things go wrong. We're not really worried about lead acid batteries catching on fire. They do, but it's not that big of a deal compared to lithium ion batteries. If you're starting to see a lot of larger lithium ion powered equipment where you work, forklifts, pallet jacks, skid steers, large quantities of batteries like your tool batteries, especially the larger tool batteries in construction yards, it might be a good idea to ensure you're doing everything as safe as possible. From general storage to operation to charging, feel free to reach out and make sure that your employees are trained and reduce that risk at your place of business. I can help. I travel nationwide. Now, like I mentioned before, this wasn't a forklift. It was a battery-powered skid steer. But don't blame the LAFD for calling it a forklift in the initial alert because, let's be honest, the information, it likely came from the initial 911 caller. Dispatch doesn't always get the best information. But realistically, the type of equipment, it's pretty irrelevant because the real hazard here is that large lithium-ion battery pack. And that's what's making it difficult for firefighters. This fire started around 7:30 in the morning, and it kept crews on scene for a good chunk of the day. Ultimately, they let it burn and focused on protecting exposures. Getting to that battery is tough in an electric vehicle. It's damn near impossible when you're looking at a skid steer like this one. Hazmat crews, they monitored the air throughout the incident, and overall, the fire department, they evacuated 4 nearby homes and issued an evacuation warning for another 14 homes. After the incident, the hazmat crew had to stay on scene and overpack those batteries so they were disposed of properly. One change I would have made if I was on scene, I might have moved that other skid steer away from the one that was on fire. Of course, using a firefighter that's in an air pack. That said, I know that on my department, I've got guys on that can actually operate equipment like this. That's not always the case in every department. This is a sign of what's coming. These incidents, they're not rare anomalies anymore. This is a new type of fire load, and fire departments need to be ready to handle lithium ion battery fires that drag on for hours, involve hazmat response, evacuations, and in some case, really a lot of cases, air monitoring and shelter in place or evacuation advisories. As always, stay smart, stay safe, and stay aggressive.